Hey, it's me, Mz.Selfluv, your breakup strategist, and this is my YouTube channel. Breakup is a wake up. Make sure you subscribe and hit the follow button. All right, so this video, we're gonna get straight into it. Is 4 stages that the dumpee is going through after a breakup. So the dumpee is the person that has been dumped, which was me. I was that person. That's why I'm here helping the dumpees through this, because I was that person that got dumped, got left after the breakup, and it sucks because you don't have any power. You're like, what the heck is going on here? You were blindsided, right? You didn't think your ex would actually just up and leave because of an argument, but the truth is your ex was planning on leaving you. They were planning on leaving. They had a whole game plan, and you didn't. And now after a breakup, you have to have a plan on how to move past this breakup, guide yourself back into your own life, because your life was wrapped around your ex. All right, so I'm giving 4 stages you will go through and what you should be doing in each stage to overcome, so you don't get stuck in a stage or you don't end up in a rebound relationship repeating the toxic cycle. You actually heal and remember who the fuck you are after this breakup. All right, so I'm Mz.Selfluv. I help people move past their breakups and get back to self-love. So let's get right into it. All right, the first stage the dumpee goes through after being dumped is shock. You're like, what's going on here? I didn't realize I was gonna go through a breakup or being dumped. So you're shocked and you're just in disbelief. You're probably begging your ex, or I was literally negotiating, saying reasons why we should be together, and he was saying reasons why we shouldn't, and I'm like fighting like a lawyer, going back and forth. Like, I'm like, no, we should be together because of this, and he's like, no, we shouldn't be together because of that. We're not a great fit. I'm like, we are a great fit. Can you believe it? But you're probably like, oh my goodness, you're probably just literally begging, like, oh, let's be friends, anything just to, not have to feel those feelings and go through that, because you didn't have control. You didn't have control. A lot of this has to do with control. After a breakup, we learn what we can and cannot control. We really do. These are the assignments that I make my clients do after a breakup. One of them is what you can and can't control. Make sure you make a list and send it to me. On one side, it should be what can you control. On another side, it should be what can't you control. That's an assignment I give to my clients with the 30-day detox from your ex program. So making sure you're writing that list out and you're sending it to me, right? Hit me up on Instagram, Mz.Selfluv, Mz.Selfluv. Hit me up there. Email me. I'll put my email in the description. Hit me up and send me that list. Let me know what's up. All right, so the second part of your breakup is sadness. You're like, after the shock, you're like, oh my goodness, this breakup is really happening. And now you're just crying all over the place. You probably don't want to get out of bed. You're probably just a walking zombie. I had to get out the bed, all right? I had to still go to work. But I was definitely a walking zombie. I was here, but I wasn't here. And I was thinking about it, and I was stressed out. Excuse my background. I live in New York City. I'll be moving soon. But New York is amazing, but not anymore. I gotta go. So you're probably like, you're sad. You're like, this is really happening. They're barely talking to you. They're sending you 2 words, if that. And you're like, I can't believe I lost my best friend. But you got to learn how to be your own best friend, because you are your own best friend. You just don't realize it yet. All right? The next stage is anger. You're either blaming yourself, you're either blaming your ex. The next stage is anger. And you're like, oh my goodness, I put all this time into this relationship. I sacrificed so much for this person, and they literally just dumped me. Like, really? They all types of stuff. Like, it just doesn't make any sense. All the things we did together, all the plans we had together, and it's just, now that's it, and now you're mad. right? So in between sadness and anger, what you don't want to do is re-enter into another relationship. It's called a rebound relationship. Rebound, meaning it's not going to last, meaning it's fake, meaning you're trying to do it to put a band-aid on all your feelings. And you're just going to end up in 2 breakups back to back if during these stages you try to date and end up in a rebound. You're not ready to date. Don't do it. Make sure you're contacting me about breakup coaching services, the 30-day detox from your ex program, so you can actually heal through this. All right? And the last stage is recovery. If you do what you're supposed to do and you get support outside of your friends and family and you complete the 30-day detox from your ex program, you are on the road to recovery. If you don't get caught up in a rebound relationship or caught up in nonsense or caught up in going back to your ex, because they're not going to change. So if you make it through on the other side, so where only the 1% make it through, there's a 1% club. I'm just joking. Not really. But when you make it onto the other side, you are in the recovery stage to where you can make more money, you discover your passions, you really are loving the new you, the wisdom you've gotten from this breakup, and just happy. You're on a stage to happiness. You're in a healthy place. Some of you know what a healthy place looks like because you've been there before, and some of you never reached that in your life. And now's the time. Now's the time to remember who the fuck you are after this breakup. Alright, so very important. So send me that list of what you can and cannot control. You can email it to me at Mz.Selfluv at Mz.Selfluv@gmail.com. Email me that homework. It's going to help you. And follow me on Instagram at Mz.Selfluv, Mz.Selfluv. So where I give you, I talk more about this. Alright. And let me know if you have any questions or comments in the comments below. Alright, so very important. So I love you guys and love you YouTubers, and have an amazing day.